You just got to get in with the right people, and it can be one of the most rewarding experiences you will ever experience in your life. I promise you this. But then again, there's again, you got to get in with the right people. Why is there no more quests for me around here? I'm like bone dry on quests. I don't know what's going on over here. I hope more will open up. I don't know. Anyway, we'll find out. We'll find out what happens. They'll send me somewhere. We're going to the last continent over here. Excuse me, coughing and whatnot. Yeah, because the people I play D&D with right now, what's his face? My first original DM that I've talked to you guys about before. He has a girlfriend that that she started watching more. I'm really hoping that she wants to get in on it. Oh fuck, there's a shit ton of quests over here. Hell yeah, let's make this place a bitch. I was just thinking you thuggin'. Yeah, let's just accept all these. I really hope none of these are follow me immediately. One's not gonna fail again, but hey, we'll find out when it happens. Oh, you must be the person who wants that quest to be done. Sorry, I'm getting easily distracted. But yeah, she doesn't like to play, and she's been offered to play many times. At least 2 or 3 times. And she doesn't like to play because she had a really horrible experience because her DM was her brother, and her brother, I mean, I don't know the guy, but he sounds like a fucking prick. Apparently he's a DM that just loved killing his players. Like, he was a player killing DM to where he'd create specific situations where they were all going to die, no matter what. Like, there's like almost no way out, and he just loved to kill players. I don't know why. Like, me personally, I don't like to kill any of my players. Is that pointing me in the right direction? Point your way towards the first triangulation point. Okay, that's what I felt like. Oh. Okay. I guess it just wanted to point me. I thought I had to keep going until I found the point, but hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. Fuck it. Anywho. Yeah, so of course that, and obviously the way a lot of guys and gentlemen, you gotta stop doing this, because there's ways to teach people how to play the game without doing it for them. Never do it for them, even though it might take some time. You gotta let people find out how to play the game for themselves. And note, I'm not just saying women. Ooh, that's the second point. Okay, I'll fly all the way over there, because there's guys learn the same way. And you can't just do it for the guys either. You can't be like, oh, this is what you do, just do this. Like, you gotta help them explore how to find out how to play the game themselves, because just like first D&D group I was with, we had a friend, I believe, her name's Heather, and she was new to the whole experience, and 2 of the guys who were also DMs, but they weren't DMing, was just pretty much just like, just do this, the whole time, and we were just getting upset. It's like, let her find out how to play the game herself. And so, she got, that was not fun for her either. And I'm assuming this happened to my old DM's girlfriend as well, to where it was just kind of like, oh, just do this. You should go run up and do this. For me, what I do is, if they ask a question, you answer the question, like say, hey, roll a perception check. And even if it's the 20th time, which is something I'm going through right now, even if it's the 20th time that they ask, like, what's perception? It's just like, your D20 plus where it says perception, and you let them search for it. You only tell them what to do if they ask. Let's see if we can find a nice point here to triangulate. There we go. Nice and easy. So that direction, huh? Now do I have to move? Do I wait for this to re-cool down? So that looks like what happened last time. Okay. I don't know if you have to move, but that looks to be what's the business. Seems to be what you do. I don't know. Not important. We're already 5 bars of the way in, by the way. We're cooking with cadmium, ladies and gentlemen. Cooking with cadmium. Yeah. You really gotta let them find the answers to the questions and just give them the tools if they ask. But don't do it for them. That's a big one. Alright, apparently we got some stuff to do over here. So I want this one and that one. We'll do the full triangle here later. Since we're over here, we might as well take care of this. Find the foreman, see if he's got a quest for us. And I will never tell him, like, you should run up attack. I'll just sometimes list out options. Like, I mean, as I always tell anyone who's in my party, you can do whatever you want. And that is something that's really hard to grasp for people at first when they first start playing, because it was hard for me to grasp too. It's like you can literally do anything you want, of course within the realms of reality. Like you can't jump off and fly without a fly spell or any means of flying whatsoever, you know. You can't just be like, I'm gonna jump off and fly while flapping my hands. Like, yeah, that kind of doesn't work that way. Just like in real life, you will drop to your death. Because that's how that works. Anyway, boom. Alright, clear the way. But yeah, instead of saying you should do this, if ever the question's like, what should I do? It's like, I mean, you can do whatever you want. Whatever you feel is the right decision, go for it. You know? And I think that's really the way to teach people how to play the game. So you gotta stop trying to take people by the hands, which is how I learned to do almost everything when it comes to work. Pretty much every single time in the last like 3 jobs I've had, pretty much my method of training was get started. Like no explanation of how do you do it, just get started. The fastest way you're going to learn is just by just starting to do it. And I find that is one of the easiest methods. You just got to jump into it and ride the fucking lightning. That's how you learn. Wow, we still have a full bar of rest, well, for a level of rest I should say. It's pretty cool. But anyway, that's not what I wanted to talk about. It's just, you know, some little side notes about me and my history with D&D if I haven't explained it before, which I think I have, but hey, maybe not all of you have heard it. Who knows? But where we left off, I'm pretty sure I left off halfway through the forest, if I remember correctly. If not, quick synopsis. As I told you, they went to the city called Nonar's Hold, where I put the bunch of ghosts and stuff, and they had to kill these undead creatures that were called the Hunt Lords that were terrorizing the town every night to put the souls of the ghosts at rest finally and whatnot, etc., etc. Ooh, alright. Oh, a little lag spike there. Alright. Which they successfully did. Then they went into the forest because someone told them that they would find their destiny there. They ended up finding a bunch of elves, which pretty much poison tranked them as soon as they entered. They were going to be executed to protect their borders from anyone finding out where they live and coming in to attack them and whatnot. To which one of the party members, who is a half-elf, met her elven father there, who is the person in charge. Hello, Nethermancers. How do you do? Awesome. Shoot that. Get my AoE going. Shield down. Shield up. And they were sent on a trial of strength to prove to themselves worthy to, I guess, not be executed, really. They went out, they got attacked by tree ghost barbarians. I think that's what the tribe's called, tree ghost or something like that, which was very spooky. Lots of scary sounds, and then all of a sudden these figures appeared that look wild as fuck and started attacking them left and right. They killed them, but since there was only 3 of them there, one of them was being NPC'd by me, they almost died, but they made it out alive. Which case they tied up one of the barbarian chieftains, well, the shaman. She's technically left the chieftain. And they... Am I going the right direction? Oh, I can go this way out. I don't need to fight. I'm already like halfway to fucking 70. What the fuck is going on? You know what? Fuck it. 30% increase is okay by me. Alright, so we can take this out. They tied up the shaman and convinced her to leave, and if she showed her face back, they would kill the fuck out of her. Of course, what they didn't know is that there was an ambush group that was going to be waiting for them after they dealt with the grandfather tree anyways, but that's, you know, not important. She didn't show back up. The shaman did let go, but, you know, barbarians did, in fact, show the fuck back up. Do you think we can take this whole group? I think, oh, we can. Fuck it, we're pulling them all, baby. I don't give a fuck. You, come here. Alright, let's bolt on them. Let's get someone who's closer to us to AoE on. We can put our shield back up. Start more AoEs, more AoEs, more AoEs, more death spells, all the death spells into a double blast. Awesome. See, that was easy. Fucking easy mode. Anywho. So they went to the grandfather tree because they're trying to find this pendant as part of the trial of strength. They got to the grandfather tree. At this point in the game, we introduced a new character. Hello, get out of here, bitch. Because one of our past players, she doesn't play all the time. Actually, she rarely plays. I think she only played once, but she gives us food and stuff. So hell yeah, works with me. I already play with her son. He's one of the characters. He's the Druid Ranger. Her daughter, who is older, who's about to go to college, is playing with us now. And this is her first experience in D&D. She's always been asked to, but she's never really felt like playing D&D. But now she's been watching us a lot, and it's like, hell yeah, I want to play D&D. So I was like, yeah, go ahead and join us. She's fucking crazy, as most people are. It can be. I would say not are, but can be when they start D&D, because when you get told the sky's the limit, you can do whatever you want, and she's already kind of chaotic in life in general. They go crazy. It's just like, I'm gonna do all this crazy shit. I'm gonna like kidnap people, since she's a rogue. She's like, I want to kidnap people and rob everyone I see. It's like, yeah, about that though. If you get caught, your lawful good teammates might just try to public execute. But yeah, she's a little crazy. She's a tiefling, which, since, you know, tieflings look demon-y, she just assumes she's a goat because she has cleft feet and horns. So she acts like a goat even though she's not a goat. And she'll like go down on all fours and smell the floor as if she was tracking and had scent, but she does not have scent. She is the epitome of just crazy. But it is quite funny. So they went to the tree. They convinced the dryads that come out, tell them to get the fuck out because they have no idea what they're talking about. Well, she didn't give us. My old DM's character, the female swashbuckler warrior, half elf, I should say, rolled a nat 20 on diplomacy. I believe all they needed to get was a 15, but hell, nat 20 will do. Uh, so they were able to gain entrance, to which case they fought some skeletons and a mummy, all of them just barely managing not to get mummy rot. They got the pendant, they traveled back, they turned it in. There was a heated conversation that night when they were having a festival, or having a feast, I guess, when they got back. As they kind of, hey, we're cool now, we're not going to try to kill you. Let's make it up to you by giving you some really good elven food. I don't know. The half-elf had an interesting conversation with her father, who tried to plead his case as to, I know you hate me, but the reason I abandoned you is because if you lived in this world, you would be, it would be awkward, you'd be alienated, you know, I never meant to cause you any harm. It was just a really emotionally charged, driven conversation that ended with that she loves her father but is not ready to forgive him yet kind of thing, which is beautiful. And then one of the characters got their custom bow that I created called Elven Spine. It does a ridiculous 2d8 damage when you're level 8. Which I'm experimenting with damage rolls because, as I think I've mentioned before, I hate when weapons just do like you get a rapier and it does 1d6 from level 1 to level 20. Like, I have a problem with that. It's like you get a dagger, no matter what, it's if you're medium sized, it's going to do 1d4. It will, no matter what, do 1d4. From the day you're born to the day you die, it will do 1d4. So I'm experimenting if doubling the dice is too much, if I should just go up size categories. So as I told them, like, you know, you guys are kind of my guinea pigs on this experiment to see if is this crazy amounts of damage or is it fine? Because you know, because I do up the health of my enemies anyways, so it kind of equals out. It's like when they're doing a fuck ton of damage, it's like, yeah, well, they got a lot of health, so good luck. It evens itself out a little bit. Excuse me. But yeah, it also has 5 strings. 1 string's normal, the other 4 strings does something special. You can use each string once a day. Once he's higher level, it goes to 2 times a day and 3 times a day at max. What was I gonna say? Oh, it's back up here for the triangulation. All right, okay. I see how you doing. All right, okay. How are we doing on time? We're doing great on time. I need a drink though. Hold on, give me a second. Got pop a little soda. A little water. Hey, kitty. My kitty's staring at me on my bed. Yes, you. I need to kill you. So come this way for me, if you would. One of the strings is a fire string, just does extra d6 damage, with a chance to set things on fire, which is like a DC 15 reflex save, so, or is 15 and 14 is like one of those. It's not high, but there is a chance. Oh, you sleep-causing bastard. I do not have that, so I cannot silence them. That's alright, doesn't do that much damage anyways. What was I saying? Let's go this way. There's too much heat coming over here. Why is it still following? That's right, turn the fuck around. Boom, bitch! Got it! Now I bring it back? Awesome. There's a ice string, which does additional 1d6 ice damage, and has a chance to either, if they fail the same round 15 reflex save, or it's, actually I think it might be a fortitude save, I'm not 100% sure, then their movement is halved for a set duration, depending on how how long they fail it by. And if they critically fail it, then they're frozen in place. They can still attack, they just can't move. So, you know,